All right, so here we have a profile screen that we are currently logged in. And what we'd like to be able to do is maybe log out and maybe try to log in again, right? And check to see if the user exists. So let's work on log out. So what we're going to do is that in the profile screen, we are going to add a button at the bottom, maybe down below here. We'll create a button here, and we'll call it log out, and maybe make it pretty, btn danger, make it red. So yeah, we have a logout function and a button, and then we can handle that event with a log out. And that logout, we're going to send a post request to the server that we want to log out. Right, so we're probably going to have that in the in a service. So let's implement a service here that will implement our logout. So this will be export const logout. And what we're going to do is that we're going to post. We're going to do a post. We want to participate in the same conversation. It's still us. It is us who wants to log out. I want to invalidate our session, and we're going to send a log out, right? And now I'm going to use that log out I'm going to call it from my logout function here. I'm going to say logout, and probably what I'd like to be able to do once I have logged out, there'll come back some status which I'm going to ignore. And what I'd like to be able to do is navigate maybe to another page. I don't want to stay in the profile screen. I'm going to use this this.props.history, right, to navigate maybe to the home page. Okay. So that's on the client side. Now on the server side, we don't have the logout endpoint. Notice that if we try to log out and I click on logout, let's refresh. Oh, we never bound the on click, so let's bind it. We say on click is this.logout. So let's do that. So if we click on logout, we're sending the logout to the server, but there's no server endpoint for logout. So let's head over to the server. So on the server, in the controller, we're going to listen for an incoming logout. All right, so this will be a post mapping that is listening for logout. And what we could do here is we don't really need to send anything. We'll say logout, log out. We're going to use the HTTP session, and we're going to invalidate the session. We're going to say session. So we're going to say session.invalidate. Session.invalidate. There it is. So it's going to invalidate that. What that means is that whatever cookies or session IDs that it had, it's just going to throw it away, right? And it's going to ignore any cookies that it had generated earlier, right? It'll just create a brand new random session ID. So let's restart that, and let's try it out from our client. Right, so now if I click on logout, it is going to come back, but I did not navigate. Why are we logout, blah, blah, blah. Failed. Is it running? It is running. Notice I don't have a profile. I don't have a profile, so I need to log in first. So let me try that with the register first. Let's register as low. Register as low, and click on logout. Oh, unexpected JSON input, blah, 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 service. Okay, no, I never sent a response with a JSON object, so yeah, so it should not be, and it should not try to parse any JSON. So let's go to user. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay, so let's try it out again. Register as tow. Register. We're logged in as Toe. We log out. Huh. What are you complaining about? Let's see. Console, log out, promise, blah, blah. Uncaught, fetch, profile for, where? Log out, then history, status. What are you complaining about? Logout credentials include. So with that, we're calling from profile. There's logout. Let's put a breakpoint here. What's going on here? Let's go to the here. Let's stop calling the profile for now, so I don't get that. Okay, so console, clear, logout, uncaught promise, blah blah blah, 27 here. This dot props dot history. Oh, that's wrong, right? It's history. It's push. History dot push, isn't it? Let's try that again. Click on logout. Okay, that worked. So let's try the whole thing out. Let's log in as someone else. Register as Co. Register. So we register as Co. And we click on logout, and then it takes us out to the home. So that's working. Notice that if I try to go to profile, and notice that it fails because there's no one actually logged into the profile, and it comes back as null, and it can't be parsed. So we need to fix that.